morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are unloading the truck that for now I'm going to call it K2. One of you subscribers suggested maybe we should call it K2, and I was like, that's kind of a fun name. But yesterday it rained. Yeah, it rained yesterday. Didn't get much done on the truck outside. I fell some trees. Had a little bit of a mishap. So I'll, well, actually, you've probably already seen a clip of it. So, yeah. So Dad's coming over with his backhoe. We're going to unload K2 and set him up so that I can wash him, give you guys a tour as to what he looks like and why I chose him. And over here, I've got... I decided to burn some of the brush, but I knocked down some trees and just clearing up around my wood boiler because it's that time of year where you got to get ready for winter. I mean, look at the leaves, they've all changed. I got to buck up those trees. I bucked up these trees, and this is the tree in question that fell the wrong way. So I have a dent now on my woodshed, and the top of my stovepipe got knocked off. But thankfully, it's not bad. It's just a dent on the edge of the tin there. And I had one clip the corner, so. Lumberjack, I am not. And if you hear the banjos playing, there's a reason why. But yeah, so anyways, you know, it was wet and rainy, and I thought, might as well build a fire, right? Temperatures at 170 degrees. Flip the fan off, take a look. Figured if I'm gonna make all this mess with branches and stuff, I might as well burn the branches and create some heat. So that's a look at my wood stove. Yeah, I'll maybe throw some more branches in because might as well. And that's what heats my shop too, which is really nice. And even like in this, well, look at the leaves. It's actually really beautiful. And I mean, I don't know. I know we're guys, and it's like, you know, you're not like, ooh, that's so pretty. But it is pretty neat. So, and here's K2. K2. Now this truck has the name The Last Dance on it, but I'm going to take that off because, or no, not The Last Dance, The Last Resort. When I peel the name off, I'll pull that off because I don't know, it seems a little creepy to me because the fellow that was going to restore this before, he took his own life, and I don't want to think that that was the last resort. So yeah, we'll give it a new name, but kind of like a ship. Maybe we'll smash a bottle of champagne on it when it's all done, or spill some beer on it. That's probably more likely. What do they call them? Wobbly pops, cold snack. Yeah. So with my tree endeavors, I should have started over here for my Cabover corner, but you know what? I had to get over here because, well, you know, practical chores and damn practical chores. But anyways, Dad's coming over with the backhoe, and we're going to pull this sucker off. And, you know, Andrea really enjoyed our trip, which is really cool. And like she says, you know what? It gets such good fuel economy. We could take it to IKEA and get stuff if we need to. If we have a bunch more stuff that won't fit in the pickup. I'm like, yes, dear, that's right. We could take Low and Slow to IKEA. Yeah. So to all you ladies out there watching, it's not a bad thing having a Cabover in the yard. Or, you know what, a truck project. Because they're kind of handy. Having this deck on it, like, the amount of stuff I can drag home. I would like to put a winch on it though, and I got to make the rear suspension so it dumps air with a switch. But Low and Slow is an El Cheapo base model, so it doesn't have a. And I mean, why would you not put suspension dump when you have air suspension? Like, to me, it's just like standard. But I mean, like, holy cow! What did you say? 49 cents when it was new, but I guess at the end of the day, it was a fleet truck. So we're gonna fix that. We're going to do the windshields. We're going to wash all the mud off. I'm going to wash K2, peel the decals off, clean the inside, give you guys a walk around, show you why I bought it. And I believe, this is what I believe. K2 will be a show truck. you know, it's not going to be running anytime soon, but it will be a show truck. Kenny's going to be my toy. Kenny's going to be my toy. Sounds a little suggestive. But yeah, we're going to get Kenny rolling. I am going to fix him up. You know, nothing's changed there. But the nice thing is, once I get him running again, he runs and drives, tidy up the rear suspension. And I got one more in mind that I haven't told you guys. Well, I probably have told you guys about it, but oh, there's Dad there now. So anyways, I do have another truck. I know, it's a bit of a surprise. No, not really. But it's another Peterbilt, and I want to make it my daily driver. So it's got an N14 430 horse, has a blown transmission right now, but it's short. It's only 19 feet long. So that's going to be my daily driver. And Dad's here with the backhoe to save the day. Well, I don't know, save the day, but it's probably safer to try and lift it off with the backhoe than it is to hook onto it with the pickup and just skid it off. So anyways, I better get going because Dad's here with the backhoe, and yeah, we'll come up with a plan for getting the sucker off. So yeah, and then I'm going to start falling more trees, but not near a building. Maybe I should have done that first rather than, you know, start falling next to a building. You know, gotta hand it to me. Guess I'm not afraid. Here's Dad. There's Pops. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Still alive.
Come to help me.
I think so.
Well, we'll get rigged up, and what's the worst that could happen? We have a runaway and I crash into... I shouldn't even talk like that, actually. We're not going to have a runaway. We're not going to hit anything. We're just going to gently pull it off, set it down, and then I can give you guys a walk around. Well, guys, just like that, it's off and it's tucked away in the corner. So, Dad, what do you think of it? What's your honest opinion? Am I crazy?
You're not crazy, but you're not far from it. Well, that's a good project.
It's just honesty, I guess.
Gives you something to do.
Yeah,
And one man's junk is another man's treasure, so.
it's true. And there's only so many Kenworth Aerodyne Cabovers in the world, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
at least there it's tucked out of the way so it can get snowed on, and I just have to be careful when I snow blow that I blow around it.
Or over it, or.
Yeah, just not through it.
Yeah. There's not going to be much snow this winter, he said.
Well, somebody told me that it was going to be colder, a cold winter, like -40 and stuff, so I hope he's wrong, but then he's from Chetwynd, so maybe it'll just be cold up in Chetwynd.
Well, it's going to be a cold winter because the white man's piling lots of wood.
Oh.
Speaking of that, you better get busy on your wood.
Yes.
Either that or go get a big propane tank.
Yeah, I should get on that.
And I'm going to be in Arizona and I'll think about you.
Yeah.
I hope. I'm going across the border even if I have to run the border doing 98.
I think I would too, given the opportunity, so.
Yeah.
Dad has property in Yuma, Arizona, so yeah. Guys south of the border, the Canadians are coming because we can't take any more winter, so.
I'm going to look for a California truck that's not all rusted and...
Yeah, pick up one that's not all rusted that actually runs.
Yeah.
But
I might get divorced doing it, but oh well.
yeah, might be worth it.
Hey. Women are like buses. There'll be one along shortly.
Yeah.
And don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But alrighty.
Anyways, I'm going to run.
Okay, well, thank you for coming out.
Take my tool and go home.
Take your tool. Maybe we'll have to do a vlog on doing the brakes on it so it actually stops.
It stops, just a little bit uncontrolled.
A little uncontrolled. 580 case, you just can't beat them. Handier than heck. I don't know what the heck that was, some kind of weird bug. But this is it, guys. This is the 88 K100. It has the name Last Resort, but like I said, I think we're gonna change that. And this is the holy grail right there. It's got the emblem. Big thanks to Dad for helping me. That's her. So it's got 11R24/5 tires. Of course, batteries under the front. It's got a ding in the handle here, so it's got a little dent in the cab there. Once upon a time, it had shore power installed, which is really cool. Of course, these are all rusted out. Take a look in this jockey box, and it actually doesn't look too bad. It's got an auxiliary heater here. There's actually circuit breakers in there for the shore power, which is really cool. It's got a little dent there, but that's not a big deal. But look at the frame. This is what really tweaked me on this one, is the frame looked pretty good. So up there, of course, it's all oily. I'm going to try jacking the cab up so that I can degrease it and power wash it and all that good stuff. And I'm not sure if that's a transmission mount or what those bars are with the multi-holes in there. That's interesting. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna hot knife off the well, basically everything off the frame, except for maybe this cross member. If this cross member is not rust jacked or anything, I might leave it in there. Pull the fuel tank brackets off. These aluminum pedestals are kind of buggered and bent and got lots of corrosion, so I'm going to take the suspension right out. Somebody welded to this flange, which is bad, but oh, they drilled through it too. Good gravy. That's not good. Yeah. But didn't notice that before. Mind you, that's the least of this truck's issues right now. Yeah, so I'm going to get this fifth wheel pedestal off. You can see that there is some, well, maybe you can't see in there. There is rust jacking in there, which is not good. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the rear suspension out, pull the fifth wheel off, see how good or bad it is. Hopefully the rails aren't damaged to the point where I can't fix them. And it looks like I don't see a bunch of extra bolt holes. So this appears to be like factory frame length, although this was cut off shorter. You can see that there's not much room between the back tires and the tail frame. So I think someone trimmed the frame off. This rear diff, there's actually newer bolts in it and it looks pretty shiny. I was told that the diff was done not that long before the engine blew up, so that's good. Maybe we'll check it out. 4:11 ratio, Eaton diffs. What else can I tell you? I think overall the suspension doesn't look terrible. Like, these pedestals are still black, so that's good. The front diff definitely has more rust. It's also bolted on the back, which I've never seen before, but that tells me, makes me think it's an Eaton. Now this has got red primer, which is interesting. That almost makes me wonder if that's been replaced. Of course, torque rod bushings are gone. It's got some bad scale here, but it looks like, well, hard to say. We'll have to pick that. If that's it, maybe this diff, well, there's some there too, but maybe this diff can be, well, maybe both diffs can be saved. And this is what really tweaked me, is seeing this decal. That means this frame has never been painted and it's still got the original factory black paint on it. So, you know, of course these aluminum brackets are swelled, and I think there's a lot of potential here. You know, I think that's why, like with this truck, when Randy said, you know, asked me if I needed any parts, and well, I do, but I think this is more than just a parts truck. I think this is the truck that you strip it right down. The engine and trans is already out, so it makes sense to sandblast and paint the frame since there's no engine and transmission in there. But these are corroded. I think I'm going to take these off. The other side has a rust hole through. These are badly rusted, so those will come off. Now this has been hit and tore the cab, which is a real stinker. So I'm going to try and get these unbolted and seal up the cab so it doesn't leak anymore. It's nice that this fender flare isn't peeled off like on my other truck on Kenny, but yeah, it's kind of dirty and oily, but overall I don't think it looks too bad. You know what, I think it helps that it's been had a coating of oil for the last few years. So it had a Cummins 444 in it, so really what I should do is try and find a 444 and replace it with a 444. I pulled this blanket out. It was laying on the passenger floor. This broke off while we were driving, the air dam. As you can see, the bolt broke and this one's rusted off, so I'm gonna pull these off. I mean they work good for letting the air keep the side of your windows clean and that, but they're ugly. And here's the passenger side, but look at that. It's got a little tear there, but the padding is there. The seat base is a little rusty, not bad. Floor's a little damp, but not terrible. And look, the headliner is all in one piece. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark. Let's turn this way a bit. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. So I think there's a lot of potential here, which is why I think it's not just a parts truck. And this light broke when this broke, so what do you do? Headlight bezels were scooped off of it. Really not a big deal. Broken piece of fiberglass there. It's got the OG gull wing bumper, which I really like that bumper. There's not a lot of clearance there, but these bushings probably could be done, should be done. Grille surround is all there. It's not cracked. Handles are there, wipers are there. Our emblem is there with the flip. And you know what? The top chrome piece is in nice shape, except for that. There's a little chrome spot, or rust spot there. These are rubbed through the fiberglass. Same here. It's interesting that the bumper is that close. Like, it makes me wonder, is the bumper bent or is the cab just sitting down? It's probably because the cab, oh, it's probably because there's no air in the cab. So I bet you if I air it up, it would pull that back. Block heater looks really good. You know, the bumper's rusty, but I'm gonna clean it up. And I don't know what that was. Sticker of some sort. Pull those screws out. Doesn't have a toe pin in the back. Kinda odd that it doesn't have a toe pin. I guess it's an option to not have a toe pin. Not sure why you wouldn't want a toe pin. Driver's door. It's all here. All the screws are there. It's got a vent down here, which is cool. It's got a wooden block behind the pedal. I've seen that before. This panel's pulled off. Seat belt's missing. Somebody robbed the seat belt out of it. Let's climb up and take a look. Yeah. Throttle pedal moves. Actually, you know what? The brake pedal moves too. I mean, I have to pull it back with my toes, but it moves. Obviously a bunch of parts were stolen, or taken, I should say, out of here. Tachometer's gone. The speedo says, what's that mileage? 2,452. So it'd be probably 1,000,000 too. The little knob thingies are gone. I have spares of those. Now this is the worst part. The dash is broken. The ignition key was taken out and the wires were just cut. So the wires were just cut for the ignition, which really sucks. The one brake valve taken out, not a big deal. Wiper switch, I think I might have another one of those. The window switch. The heater controls were taken out and the wires just cut. So that's a stinker. I don't know where. Oh, I should ask Randy if he took anything out, because there was, here's a custom-made wooden cup holder. Here's a piece for the dash that goes here, but where's the piece that goes across there? Because I was thinking, if I'm handy with the JB Weld, we just JB Weld her back together. Then I don't need a new dash, but I don't know where. There's some screws in there. It's been smoked in, but I don't know where this other cross piece was or is. Check on the floor. There's some more screws down there. Oh, there's eyeshadow liner. Oh, this is interesting. So there's a accessory heater. There's not a lot of mouse poop, which is nice. It's yeah, I think it actually is pretty dang good as far as the critter infestation. You know, this headliner piece is all there. The window visor's there. It's got a wig-wag. How cool is that? Gotta love a wig-wag. It's got the fans. The radio's been taken out, but it's there, so that's good. The headliner is all here. I mean, these are damaged and these don't work, but they're there. Sony speakers. Oh yeah. Yeah. What do we have down over here? Oh, we got some backup lights. Oh, there's like a tray. There's a jack handle, and I don't know what was on that tray. Oh, maybe that was the fridge thing. I heard that there was an option of a fridge. Plastic bags and backup lights. compass, toilet paper. That's not creepy at all. More garbage. Sleeper heater controls were robbed. So I'm gonna have to go to the wreckers and see if I can find a sleeper heater control panel. Got a mattress here, phone book, Kenworth North American Services Guide, logbook. Check that out. Martin Durace. What year is this? Where's the date? 3605. So 2005 must have been the last entry. Brake check, 6 mile, grams moving and storage, 2005. So that tells me, see, and then it's whoever it was, they unloaded in Smithers, off duty, driving, on duty, not driving, and then they were driving, and then that looks like the end. So I would say that was the date the motor blew up. Yep. So that would have been July 15th, 2005. Starting odometer 892, 84, 20, 84, 23.4. So what's that say? Well, it's got 24.52. I don't know. Maybe that's not it. But yeah, we're just throw that over there. This we might keep for keepsakes. This is this valve will not supply trailer air when yellow parking brake valve is applied. So I don't know, that must go there. I think we'll save that. Kenworth North America Service Guide. Yeah, I don't think we need that. 2004 phone directory, don't need that. This is from the driver's side kick panel. So we'll put that over there. Miscellaneous wire, but you know what? It's not full of mouse poop. That's impressive. I'm impressed. Although there is a wasp's nest there. We'll throw that over there. How does that work? Is that... Oh, that's a storage thingy. Actually, that seatbelt looks really good. And it works. Huh. Look at that. Learn something new every day. Every day! What else is in here? Oh. Well, that looks like... Oh no, there was a wasp nest in here when I saw the pictures, so... Cummins, United States directory again. Put that up there. What's this? I don't know, Atlas Van Lines mission book. There's another, there's the wasp's nest. Oh, that's a gooder. That was the one that was laying on the mattress, so just throw that down there. What's in here? A little creepy. Some tape, packing tape. No surprise there. Some cups. Always good to have some cups. Well, there's a button. How do you want to bet this button goes there? Well, that's handy dandy. Set that there. What else we got? Marker. Nope, don't need that. Yeah. So that's that. Anything in the closet? I don't see anything in the closet. Tail light maybe. Another miscellaneous. Oh, that's part of the driver's side panel. Signal light, don't need that. Oh yes, right on. There's the cover for the thingy, the sleeper. Oh, I hope there's two. Oh, somebody's drinking beer. Got a screwdriver and some tie straps. There's only one. Well, that's a stinker. I wonder where the other one is. Should we fold down this bunk? Ugh. Oh, there's the mattress. Ooh. Oh, mattress looks good. There's a little, almost looks like candle wax. Mattress actually looks good. It does look good. Up here. Bounce sheet. That's always nice. Yeah, no surprises there. Oh yes, there's the other cover. Yes! So that's the other cover for the BIT windows. Awesome. There's not even any mouse poop up here. There's a broken, that's kind of a good idea to use these rubber hood tie downs. Well, that one's pooched. So I'll just flip this sucker. All right. Yeah, battery went dead, but folded the top bunk back up. We've got the covers for both top windows for the BIT sleeper, which is great. This mattress doesn't look spectacular. And looks a little wet over there and a bit gungy. Not, yeah, it's gungy, but that the sleeper, this is broken, so that's probably why. This, maybe I can put a bungee on that just to hold it closed. I mean, airflow is definitely good, but yeah, all these panels are intact. This is pretty awesome. Awesome! Oh, definitely change out this carpet and stuff, but seat belts have been removed. I've got the, oh, I see, covers for the curtains all tied up on both sides. The plastics are all there, not damaged. She looks pretty good, boys. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I don't know, can you tell I like it? Doesn't smell bad in here. There's yeah, something was right there screwed in. I don't know what that was. But headliner's got, well, it dips down a little bit on each side right there, so I don't know. I think that might be normal. You know that? I think so. You know, and this top header piece looks really good. I think it does have a crack on the bottom, but so the only real bad spot is this dash right there, which it's not uncommon for the dashes to break. I can't help but think that yeah, somebody abused it. And there's this piece, don't know where the other piece is, which is a real bummer. Because I might be able to JB weld it if I had that other piece, but maybe it's a case where I just try and put a whole new dash in. That's a big job. And the whole new dash would still be an old dash, which means it's probably going to be brittle too, but anyways, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we got this piece, so, but this is kind of weird plastic that they use, because it's almost like it's compressed plastic, and I think it broke really easy if you tighten the screws up too much. But this one also has a remote throttle down here, so you can set the throttle, which is cool. What's this? That's a high idle switch, so it did have the high idle thingy. Mirror heat, power mirror, mirror heat, panel lights. I wonder if that turns. Oh, it even turns. Oh no, just the whole switch is turning. Floodlights, fuel tank heat. A lot of those are kind of damaged, but thought I heard something. Was it a critter? I'm really glad that this header piece is all together. You know that? Because that right there on Kenny's all busted. I think having the lights overhead on Kenny were really hard on it. So, but you know what? This is why I wanted this truck. I think it's got a ton of potential. Like, this cab is really good, except for, you know, the only negatives are the parts that were stolen off of it, or they snipped the wires. So I'm gonna turf this mattress out of here though, because if things do get wet, then it doesn't need to be there. Well, no time like the present. I might as well just do it. Eh? I might as well just do it. Do it, Mike. Just do it. I'll put these panels back in there so they're out of the way. These in there. Maybe pull up my pants. This is a little bit gross. It doesn't smell, I've just making myself gag. There's my piece. Yes. The possibility of JB Weld is alive and well. Yes. I'm gonna fix it. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a nifty little pouch. Throw that in the garbage hole. No, that can go in the garbage hole. That can go in the garbage hole. That can go in the garbage hole. Garbage hole. Garbage hole. Got here a old bungee. An old cassette tape. Somebody had Burger King, lip balm, bottle cap. Oh, excuse me, squeezed a burp out. Package of matches from the Lamplighter Motel in Kamloops. Oh, there's the pin out of this. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Found some pennies. It's not wet now. That's good. Some rust from that bend. Another penny. So far we're up 4 cents. Oh. There. Quarter. Ha. 35 cents. So we're up 40 cents. One shelf is kind of banged up. Strange. But yeah, I think this stuff I'll just throw in the glove box for now. There's another dime. Spare switch. It's not a Kenworth switch though. Me don't want no stinking jobber switch. A bolt. What else is in there? You know what? Let's just do anything out that doesn't. Achoo! All right, good enough. There we go. Got garbage down here too. Seat cover. Yuck. Block of wood. It's always good to have a block of wood in behind the seat. Glove. Don't need it. Oh, if these walls could talk. Bravo. I don't know. Pink lip liner. Got like a lap belt. That's. Huh. Somebody must not have liked having a shoulder belt. I'm pretty sure it would have been. Pretty sure it would have had a shoulder belt. Oh, there's the paint code. Noir, blanc, verte, verte. The serial number. Maybe it didn't have shoulder belts. No, I'm thinking it would have had a shoulder belt there. I think somebody took it out. That's what I think. You know, back in the day, guys didn't necessarily like having shoulder belts. You never know. Could it have only had lap belts? I don't know. Well, I think, oh, that's gross. Ugh. Good enough for now. Definitely needs a good clean though. It's quite the custom cup holder thing. Handy dandy, because Kenworth's never had cup holders. Why, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't you have a cup holder? Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Earplug. Well, she looks better than Kenny did. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, except for the fact that there's no engine. Oh, excuse me. Could use a good clean. What's that? Paper towel. Toilet paper. It's paper towel. Floor mats. Custom cut. Carpet's actually not in bad shape. Treadle valve moves. Had an 18 speed, so. Ah, yes. The steering wheel thingy is kind of fack-waggered. So that's going to have to get figured out. It's got some hokey leather cover on it. But, we'll get her figured out. Just need a tack, some JB Weld, heater controls, sleeper heater, a couple of vents. That's kind of gay. It's like a lamp. A hanging lamp chain. Don't like that. Yeah, that can go. Those fan switches are fun. CB. Must have had a CB there. It's interesting. It's got, could adjust your front brakes. So we got inner axle, Something lock, unlock, and another something unlock, unlock. Yeah. But anyways, let's get out. This is the dash. See, 24. I wonder what these were. Pressure gauge, maybe. Here's a front application, forward rear temp, rear temp, trailer supply, application truck, front, fuel, air filter restriction. So I'm guessing those were air pressure. I see some wires in there disconnected. One's an airline. And over here we got water. That's a fun Aerodyne plug. Water temperature, engine temperature, voltmeter, pyrometer, oil pressure, turbo boost. I like the way the gauges are laid out. I do. Yeah, I really do. This is kind of handy, having a vent down by your feet. Those other panels that were here, we've got those, so that's good. But this moves. Treadle valve, it's interesting. But that's broken. The tilt works. Just the telescope is no telescopy. Maybe I can screw that. No. No, that's broken, but I can tilt it. Yeah. Anyways. Windshields. It's got these lights. Yeah, they don't work. Does it turn? No. I'd have to pull those off. These are plastics all gingled. Gingled? What kind of a word is gingled, Mike? Let's see how this is. Maybe it's gotten wet. Maybe it's just, it's bowed down a bit, but I don't know. Doesn't look too unnatural. So. See guys, this is why I figured this truck was way too good to not save. Yeah, it has no engine. Yeah, it has no transmission. Yeah, it needs a lot of work. But it's a Kenworth Aerodyne Cabover. Like, they just don't make them like this anymore. Not even a little bit. The way things are going, well, you know, it's kind of ironic. I was just going to say the way things are going with plastic dashes, but look at this. This is an 88 and it had a plastic dash and it broke, but it was plastic with steel fasteners instead of clips. But yeah. You know, a previous driver of this truck was telling me about a story, and it's really cool because I know he'll be watching right now, and he's looking forward to me bringing it back to life. But he said he during the Williams Lake Stampede, there was a couple of girls hitchhiking in bikinis, so he picked them up. They're headed to Prince George, and anyways, he said they were dancing on the doghouse in the nude while he was driving, and he says, "You want to talk about distracted driving? That's distracted driving." So. I could just see it though. A couple of young girls standing here looking out these windows and yeah. Stuff always happens to other guys. It's probably just as well because I'm married, but I mean, it's a good story. But anyways guys, I'm gonna get going. Here's a look at what should we call this one? K2. I kind of like K2. The next video I'm gonna get them washed up. See if I can make this color pop. And, you know, we're not going to get started on it right away. Well, I mean, I'm going to wash it because I want to. I don't know if I'll get the cab jack forward or not, but I really want to see how this color changes. And yeah, see what we can see. I gotta go back to working on Kenny, get Kenny back together. I gotta get Low and Slow the new windshield put in. So that's a high priority because I got the glass, I got the rubber, got everything together. But, now that we got K2 home, you know what? We'll clean up the interior. We'll get it ready, clean the outside, and then, yeah, basically take inventory of the frame, inventory in the cab of what I have to fix. I know these vent windows that are all rusted out. I'll have to fix those, which will mean, you know, getting a hot gun or something one day. But In the meantime, if it sits here all winter, no big deal. I can plow around it, and you know what? We'll sandblast and paint the frame. I'll find a nice 444 engine and an 18-speed to go in it. Rebuild this 8-bag suspension since it's all there, and yeah, we'll get this one back on the road, and maybe this bad boy can be the show truck, and we can get a couple of young girls in skimpy bikinis dancing on the doghouse again one day. You know, just for call it advertising or promotion, you know, because I would never do that, Andrea. I mean, if a girl was in here dancing on the doghouse, I mean, what? God, I can control it. I mean, anyways, before I dig myself a further hole, I'm gonna get going. So thanks, guys. Please smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to get some Peterbilt Mike merch, I do have some Cabover stuff on down below. It would really be appreciated, because all funds generated are going back into the Cabovers. So yeah, saving a Cabover one video at a time. Thanks, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Cheers.